Today you will learn how to fill out the application form for a Russian tourist visa in New Zealand. You should submit a completed visa application form per person. Okay, first you go to the website of the Russian Embassy in New Zealand. Then you go to the consular services, consular section, and you click on tourist visa. So here we are, and here we have the application form. We click on it. First, the country, as we are in New Zealand. New Zealand. Now, the language, it's English. Okay, right, here, before we go on, just have a quick read of this document and tick here. And as we're going to complete a new application form, we click Complete New Application Form. For security reasons, we need to choose the security question. What is the middle name of your youngest child? Okay, and we need to enter the text. Submit. Now, your application ID is here, so you either put it down somewhere and keep it safe, or you print it out. Next. So you have, in this field, you have to fill in your nationality. New Zealand. Okay. In the next field, if you had USSR or Russian nationality at some time, please select yes. So in our case it is no. Purpose of visit, so it's tourism. And another purpose of visit is just tourism. And visa category and type, common tourist. In the next field, you fill in the number of entries. Single. Date of entry into Russia. 15 October 2012, and date of exit from Russia, 2012. Then we go to the next page. Okay, now your personal details. In the next field, you should fill in your surname. In the next field, you fill in your first name or so then we go to the gender. So you fill in your gender. Next is date of birth. And place of birth. Next, if you were born in Russia, select yes and specify when and which country you have immigrated to. So it is no. And we go to the next page. Now, passport details. So you need to fill in here the number of your passport. Date of issue. And date of expiry. Visit details. In the next field, you should fill in the name of your travel agent. Your travel agent will give you your reference number and confirmation number. In the next field, itinerary. You need to enter your full itinerary of your trip to Russia. So in the next field you enter the name of the first city you are going to. It doesn't matter if you go to the Moscow region, just take Moscow. And if you go to any other place, you click on Add and you put the name of another city. And if there are more cities, just click on Add and fill in the name of the city. The next field, the insurance question is irrelevant for New Zealand. So in this field we enter no. Have you ever visited Russia? So if it is yes or no, no. And we are ready to go to the next page. in the next field you fill in your permanent address in New Zealand. Next field, your telephone. The next two fields we can leave empty, and now we go to the field where we need to enter the name of employer. So you fill in the name of your employer in this field. Work position, you enter your work position. The address, where do you work? Next, your work telephone. And the next question we are going to enter is about children under 16 years and other relatives written in your passport and traveling with you. We enter no. And the next question is, do you currently have relatives in Russia? No. And we go to the next page. Appointment details. As we are in New Zealand, so it is definitely the Embassy of the Russian Federation in New Zealand, the place where you're going to apply for your visa, and the date you plan to visit. And next. On this page we can review everything we filled in and check if everything, all the information is correct. If it is correct and you are completely satisfied, we click on Save. Okay. You need to print the form, so you click on Print. Okay. So the printer will print it out, and after that you need to glue your passport sized photograph which is not older than 6 months here, and after that you need to put your signature here. And that is all. Now, If you personally pick up your visa, it is really very important to check your visa. Now, unless you speak Russian, you will have problems checking, as the visa is issued in Russian. To avoid any misunderstanding upon your arrival in Russia, I can do all the legwork for you. I will personally collect and check the visa and make sure all is good for you to go on your travel to Russia. So call now 021 029 74 915.